Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
On January 24th, the Israeli military engaged in battle with Palestinian militants in Khan Yunis, around the city's largest hospital. According to medics, hundreds of patients and thousands of those displaced were trapped by the fighting. Even though Israel had ordered residents of Khan Yunis to evacuate, members of the aid group Doctors Without Borders stated that fleeing was not an option for many. Staff, alongside 850 patients, as well as thousands of those who were displaced from the war, were trapped inside the Nasir hospital, unable to leave due to the surrounding roads being inaccessible or too dangerous. The city of Khan Yunis, which is the Gaza Strip's second largest city, is home to 88,000 Palestinians, and additionally is hosting another 425,000 who have been displaced from fighting throughout the region, mainly from northern Gaza. The Nasir hospital, which was caught in the middle of the fighting, is one of the only two hospitals in southern Gaza still able to treat critically ill patients. However, according to the Gaza Health Ministry, this facility has become isolated. Additionally, a UN center that was sheltering approximately 10,000 displaced Palestinians was hit by 2 tank shells and resulted in the death of 9 people and left 75 others wounded, according to the UNRWA director Thomas White. This same facility was attacked on January 22nd earlier this week, resulting in the death of 6 people. Civilians in Khan Yunis on Tuesday started heading towards the Rafah crossing in search of shelter. However, Rafah is not safe either, as Israel has been conducting strikes both in and around the town. At least 5 people were killed on January 24th today in Rafah due to a strike that had hit a mosque. A mosque is a Muslim place of worship. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, Palestinians have been killed in the past 24 hours, raising the death toll to 25,700. However, the Health Ministry does not differentiate between combatant and militant deaths. Officials with the UN fear that more could die from disease due to approximately 1/4 of the population facing starvation. Lastly, Palestinians in Gaza have begun protesting in support of an immediate ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas. This was done in the central Gaza city of Deir al-Balah. There have been very few public protests and demonstrations in Gaza since the war began. Unrelated to the protests, British Foreign Secretary David Cameron visited the Middle East in order to call for an urgent humanitarian pause. He went on to state that, "No one wants to see this conflict go on a moment longer than necessary. An immediate pause is now necessary to get aid in and hostages out. The situation is desperate."